What is up, guys? Ramen Finance is back with another video. So you may notice at the bottom I have 0.977352 shares of Chesapeake, and I have 153.58 shares of BCDA. Now, I think most of you have, had to grow up with the idea that you can only own a share of a company, but this is something new with Robinhood. And so I made another video about this, but I want to talk about it a bit more in depth in this one, so stay tuned, guys. Also, I just want to apologize for the bad quality in my last video. I was trying out another movie editing, software, and it did not work out as I planned, but we're going back to our old one, so the visual should be clear. So, just a brief overview, what is fractional investing? It's basically in the name, but you can own parts of shares. Right, so what I mean by this, let's say, hey, you're looking to buy Berkshire Hathaway, not that one, the one where like really rich people buy. Okay, it's 271 grand, right? But you're like this big Warren Buffett fan. You're like, I want to buy. You can buy the Class B, but you're like, I want to buy Class A share. How would you do so? Well, first, what you can do is you want to keep in mind, if you look at the bottom left, right next to the buy button, it says today's volume, and that is 908. Okay, so obviously you're not going to have a lot of liquidity there, which means that it's going to be very difficult for you to sell the share or part of it if you'd like. But let's say you're still, hell-bent on buying this, you click buy, right? And basically Robinhood has an option to do fractional trading. Okay, now it's not everyone gets it immediately. You have to be part of Robinhood for a while and you're on a wait list. Basically what I can do, right, is I can buy $48 worth of the Berkshire Hathaway, and if I go to review, I get 0.000175 shares, but I still have that much. So if Berkshire Hathaway, let's say a year from now doubles, my $48 turn into $96, and I never had to own one share, because I can imagine for most of the world owning that stock is very out of the question because of how expensive it is, but it does pay you some pretty good returns. Hopefully you didn't buy it up here, but you can get thousands of dollars, 63 grand. People's lives could be set. But anyway, that's what fractional investing is. And so some people, the reason I wanted to make this video is to encourage people to try to get in on this, right? Because for the people that had excuses that, I wanted to get investing, I wanted to buy Google, Apple, whatever, but I didn't have enough money. I don't want to buy some like penny stock or something. Like I buy all types of random things, and it actually works out pretty well for me. Yeah, but not everyone wants to do that. Some people want to stick to Apple, Google, Facebook, all those big companies, right? But they also don't want to spend 100, 200, up to 1,000, 2,000, even 3,000 for like Amazon, or 2.5 grand to buy those companies. And this is the exact way to do so. Like I showed you, you can go look up literally Facebook, right? You can buy half a share of Facebook or something like that, and you can hold it, and Facebook's success is your success, which is something that I want to show you guys. All right, and now the second part of this video is I'm gonna talk about BCDA. A lot of people say that you gotta know exactly everything about the company that you're buying, and if that is true, I have rarely ever done that. Maybe once or twice out of the probably those, or at least 600, 700 stocks that I've owned. But anyway, this company, I just read a brief overview. It's, some cardiovascular heart company. It sounded like some big science company, but that's not why I invested in it, okay? So looking at this company, right, you can see that first, usually when I guess they're on a big downtrend right now, but to me it seems that whenever a company like this has a downtrend, they tend to go up a bit, and that I mean it's not a surefire strategy, but for me that's okay. Like if I'm making $10-20 a day in my summer, that's pretty good for me along with my job. And so And the thing is, I'm not even like, I mean, I am putting in a decent amount, but I'm not putting in like a huge amount of money into this that I would be devastated if I would be devastated, but like I wouldn't be completely screwed for the rest of my life if I lost all the money I had in here, right? And I've also been investing for a few years, so I do get some gut feelings on what to buy and what not to buy, and usually those gut feelings tend to be right, especially on what not to buy, so I tend to stick away from it due to the amount of time that I've been investing. But basically, this investment was kind of last minute, but it's paying off. This company looks like it's in a major downtrend. When it went public less than a year ago, and it's been all over the place. But we get to see how it does tomorrow. But basically, why I bought it is because it was down so much, and usually, stocks tend to balance out. Not always, not always. Okay, I will tell you, not always. Right? If you look at like companies that like are filing for bankruptcy, this is another stock that I bought today, but in my other account. Right? This stock was actually filing for bankruptcy, and I put in like one like $1.50 or something like that in it when it was down at the bottom, and I made about $30-40. It didn't really go anywhere, at least it didn't go down, but I was hoping that it would go up a bit before it fell down, but I didn't get that chance. But I took the $30-40 and dipped because I don't trust what it has to do for tomorrow. But that's why I bought BCDA. Stay tuned and we will see how the stock does tomorrow, guys. And make sure that you try to get in on this fractional investing idea, because it's a very, very new thing. A lot of people haven't even heard of it yet, and so if you get on it, you'd be one step up in the game, especially in saving money. All right, guys, peace out and have a great day.